Hello everyone, my name is Akansha Mishra.
This is Muskan Gupta.
Myself, Ritika Rawat.
And this is Anand Pilve.
And our topic for our video is Sustainable Living, Redefining the Greener Future.
Submitted to Dr. Shivanjali.
And the course is Creativity for Team Excellence.
About this sustainable after the practice. So, what exactly does it mean by sustainable? You have any idea about it? No, आपको भी कुछ idea?
Generally,
Something renewable.
Renewable.
Yes.
So sustainable, it's something where what we are trying to see is this is the need of time. क्यों need है? Because what we are doing is we are seeing a lot of progress in science, lifestyle, and or in any what you can say field of life, whatever it is. ठीक है, आप देख रहे हो there is a tremendous progress being happening. और ये क्यों हो पा रहा है? Because of the development in field of science. लेकिन there is a problem that is coming. वो problem क्या है? The problem is कि we are not what you can say seeing the consequences of all these changes in long term. Because for example, let's take a very common example. Means there was a need of what you can say transportation. We developed vehicles, and then for running those vehicles, there was a need of our fossil fuel. Isn't it? We use all those fossil fuels. This was a tremendous progress in field of science, and it made our lives easier. Society को भी ऐसे बहुत benefit मिला. लेकिन ये progress अच्छा था, लेकिन we were not what you can say thinking about the consequences of it in long term, and we are facing those problems now. 50 years back तो ये सब बहुत अच्छा लग रहा था, but nobody discussed about the consequences. या उसके effects क्या हो रहे हैं. But now we are knowing that there is a lot of what you can say price that we have to pay for those things, isn't it? So there was a progress that was made, but now there is a question mark on that progress because it is harming us in a different way. आज का problem देखो. For example, the changing weather, the what you can say the change in your environment, global warming, and people are saying that most of it is what you can say related with the use of fossil fuel, isn't it? Burning of what you can say coal for producing electricity. So these were what you can say something practices that helped us a lot to grow as a society, and they helped us society or humankind to achieve a lot. But at the same time, now we are realizing that there was something that was missing that should have been addressed at the start of that what you can say that practice itself. So to address that early question so that you don't face the consequences afterwards is something that we consider as sustainable practice. So sustainable practice is something where you try to grow or utilize different means and methods of science so that it does not have any ill effect on the environment or society. ठीक है? For example, we can use different what you can say other resources. Now people are actually working towards it, isn't it? And we are aware of it. And it is a good example of sustainable practice. Because what we are doing here is we are trying to grow along with nature. We are trying to use or what you can say practice those things which will not alter the environment in near future. For example, use of solar energy. So we are using energy we are using, and you must have seen on your floor down there that they have installed solar panels. So it is something that will provide electricity for you, isn't it?
Yes.
And it's a renewable source, and again at the same time it's a sustainable practice. Because again, in Indian context, being a developing nation, still we are relying a lot on carbon sources, for example, coal, for producing electricity. And we know that the cost associated with using coal, because it will cause a lot of what? Air pollution, eventually global warming and etc. So this is something that is this is in long term आपका जो generation आएगा they will अभी दिल्ली में तो रह के we all know कि what is the condition of air pollution. So इस चीज को अगर कम करना है, and you can see our prime minister is also pushing us towards it, and you can see this in the policies of the government.
And new budget also it has that solar panel will be introduced, there will be incentives for
Yes,
it.
so subsidy, and you must have seen अभी यहाँ का तो I don't have any idea, but I have seen that in villages and in small towns now the lights that are on the street and solar power. So this is something that government is gradually doing, and it is one of the solar sustainable practice that will help, what you can say, in our, what you can say, we rely too much on carbon sources. So that load will be lowered a bit. Eventually, we are one of the nations, you must have heard about the Solar Alliance. So India is one of the leaders of the Solar Alliance. Since we are in unity, our geography also permits us to use this solar energy as a source. We can lead our world in this thing, and that's all. I think this is something that we need to look upon. These practices should be so that if they do not harm, the society or the environment in your future. This is what sustainable practice means. Anything else? You can see in other parts of that, this is one aspect of, but there are other fields as well where sustainable practices are Lekin there is challenge still there is a challenge. That means these things, they are not lucrative enough for the common man. Why? Because they are a bit
expensive.
Not easily available.
Yeah, easily available. See, the problem with the solar cells is that they are costly. Nobody can, what you can say, afford. So for the biogas gas plant also, you need to have what you can say, that kind of facility, and then initial money so that you can install that one.
Supply.
Yeah, supply chain is also needed.
The biggest challenge is like poor section.
Yes.
They are not.
So that's why there is need to some work has to be done. One, at the society level, that awareness should be made. This is something that we should do. That we should make people aware that what are the consequences of non-sustainable practices on our environment, how it will affect our future generation. We have to make aware people so that if there is still a cost, then they can say, we further next year, near future generation will do it. Second thing is, government also should work on the policies, and we have seen that the government is actually doing, but it needs to be done in a large scale, so that the people, they can use it. For example, the Yojana, just as we told, the solar panel, Sarvodaya Yojana, and something like that. So that the people, they get, this kind of subsidies, so that they can afford it. So this is one thing. There are other practices as well. For example, in case of agriculture also, we need to maintain sustainable practice. When we say agriculture, what does it mean? It means to use things which do not pollute the agriculture system. Use of pesticides. Then there are use of fertilizers, chemical, all these things. What they will do is they will give you higher yield, but in long run they will degrade the quality of the soil, and then eventually the crop quality will be again affected. नहीं आपके क्या कहते हैं जो पेस्टिसाइड्स हैं बायो अक्यूमुलेशन हमने सुना हुआ है कि केमिकल्स दे गेट अक्यूमुलेटेड in the crop, and eventually when you take it, it will cause a lot of problems, cancer and all those things. We have heard about all these things. So sustainable is something that needs to be pushed in every field of human life actually. Not only with electricity, not only with agriculture, but every practice that is there, it needs to be sustainable so that we do not harm our environment and make it safer for our future generations. And one other thing, apart from doing this thing, when we are using new tools of science, we have to have that vision of 50 years ahead. Is it going to affect our generation 50 years ahead? Is it going to cause any trouble? For example, we see some certain things that are, for example, अभी जैसे देखो AI के केस में भी आप अभी बहुत सारा यहाँ देख रहे हो कि people are actually saying that this has lot of potential, but at the same time we have to look upon its ill effects as well, and we have to manage all those things at this level itself, so that it does not cause problem at the afterwards. So that's all about sustainability. आपने sustainability करना है तो sustainable रहिए, go green, so ठीक है, so that your future generation will survive.
Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, today we are at Amity's Agriculture Research Facility. Now Muskan will show you the water system here.
Hello! As you can see, a lot of varieties of plants have been planted here. Along with the water system consists of a single water channel that provides water to all the types of plants present here. And I'm going to tell you the research center which is present in Amity Institute.
Okay, here towards my left over there we can see the research center that works on agriculture, and we can also see that the water is being supplied by canal system, and also we can see a variety of plants being grown over here for research purposes.
आज हम धर्मवीर सिंह जी के साथ हैं और हम इनसे ये पूछना चाहते हैं कि यहाँ पे एमिटी में जो वर्क चल रहा है यहाँ पे कौन कौन से पेड़ है, तो बताइए यहाँ पे कौन कौन से पौधे हैं?
ब्रिंजल है, चिल्ली है, स्पिनिच है, पत्ता गोभी है, मेथी है, पालक भी उसी को बता दिया, गार्लिक है, गांठ गोभी है और मस्टर्ड भी है, और अरहर है, चुकंदर है, बाफला है, मशरूम है।
जी, इन पौधों का क्या होता है जब ये बड़े हो जाते हैं?
बड़े हो जाते हैं ये पालक जो है बच्चे अपना कोर्स करते हैं, कोर्स करके अपना डाटा लेते हैं, क्या चीज़ है क्यारी में कितनी फसल हुई, कितनी सुंदर हुई।
ठीक है, तो आप लोग यहाँ रिकॉर्ड रखते हैं?
वोटर डालते हैं ना, वर्मिंग कंपोस्ट है और जैसे तुम्हारे ये FIM है, ये चीज़ डलती है वैसे अपने को डालते हैं।
ठीक है, तो पूरा डेटा बन जाता है,
हाँ।
इन्फॉर्मेशन निकाल लेता है। ठीक है, और ये सब इंस्टीट्यूट से
ये जो इसमें जो फिर उसके बाद में सब्जी बिकती है,
सब्जी बिकती है।
हाँ, ये ऑर्गेनिक के नाम से प्रसिद्ध है।
तो आप लोग ऑर्गेनिक सब्जियां भी बेचते हैं? हाँ सर, पौधे का। ठीक, थैंक यू दादा, धन्यवाद।
Thank you sir. So guys, this is the vermicompost area. Here you can see the initial phase and there is the last phase.